I got interested in taxidermy because I've always loved nature, I've always loved art, and I've always loved science, and taxidermy is a combination of all of that. Often the animals are sourced ethically, legally, sustainably. Everyone sort of has a different way of talking about the way they source animals, but animals that I source are sourced completely as sustainably as possible, and that's a real standard across the whole industry. I work mostly with birds and small mammals, so I really love working on sort of the smaller creatures that people often overlook or creatures that people often don't think of when they think of taxidermy. People don't really think of small birds, but I love them so much because they're animals that I find just fascinating and breathtaking and just full of wonder. What I love most about taxidermy is just that never-ending sense of renewing that joy and wonder and fascination with nature. Every time you get close to nature, you see something new. And taxidermy gives us this really special thing where it's this amazing tool for conservation, and that it's a storytelling tool. You know, through the art of taxidermy, I can tell a story about an animal, and someone can get close to that animal and feel something and see something that they might not be able to see if that animal were alive, because we really shouldn't get close to wildlife when it's alive. You know, we should maintain our distance from wildlife so it stays wild. The types of clients I have vary. There are artistic clients, people who want taxidermy as home decor. There are also clients I also have clients that are museums and educational institutions and things like that. I always consider taxidermy as a scientific art or an artistic science because it does combine quite a bit of both. So you need to have a knowledge of the species in order to recreate it. And then you also need to have sort of this artist touch, because in order to perform taxidermy, there are a few skills involved. There's, of course, skinning and fleshing and specimen prep, which can tend to be more on the scientific side. And then there's sculpting and painting and, grooming and preening, which can be more on the artistic side. Through taxidermy, through whether it's a piece of home decor, whether it's a piece that's a diorama, whether it's a piece that is, something in between, I think that people can have a moment of stillness. They can have a moment of appreciation for that animal's beauty and get lost in the details and really surrender their curiosity to that animal. And that will drive them to conserve nature, because once you get close to something, you care about it. When you care about something, you want to conserve it. And I think that sort of summed up picture is the most wonderful thing about taxidermy.